Welcome back to some more WWE My Career Mode. It's me, Chris Walker, and I'm back again with another episode of WWE My Career Mode again. So we're gonna have some fun playing some WWE 2K, of course, as always we do on this YouTube channel. And thank you guys for support for the last part of the stream of the game, which I am very, very happy for. I'm really glad that I've been doing a lot of good stuff in this series. I know it's a different series altogether. It's a brand new series. I was like, hey, I want to try something new. I guess it's good to try something new and something innovative. And something new, to the channel, like for the wrestling fans out there, because I definitely know there are some wrestling fans on my YouTube channel, of course. A lot of people in my friends list have been YouTube, people like YouTube stuff. So yeah. Alright, so let's continue on. Let's continue with our stuff. So let's go. I sure recall that I should wrestle tonight. It's kinda have a lot of baggage with everything that happened after our last match.
That's exactly why you two should face each other. The fans are dying to see what happens next. In fact, I just heard so many people were trying to buy the pay-per-view that the website crashed.
I guess they really wanted to see this face-off and this site back online.
Yeah, it was only temporary. And remember, it's Falls Count Anywhere tonight. So feel free to take the fight wherever you need to. Just as long as you don't damage the principal's car. She'll never let me do this out here again. Deal?
Deal. No, it's not. Alright, Cole Quinn. You look different.
There he is. The man who drowned in his own rising tide. Come back to apologize to me for stealing my shot at WWE and immediately throwing it away?
Look, I am not apologizing for anything, okay? All I want to say is that we don't need to have each other's backs, but with what Baron is planning to do, the least we could do is have each other's respect, all right? So, are we good?
Oh yeah, we're so good? I thought I'd introduce you to my new character I'm trying out tonight. You remember how Matt Bloom didn't like Mr. CQ and decided to give you a tryout instead of me?
Sure.
Smart decision. I'm calling myself Black Hole Cole because I have an energy so intense, nothing can escape it.
Interesting.
What? Oh, you don't like it? Why? Not a fan of masks these days?
Ooh. Really? Ha
You know,
ha.
I find it really interesting that I was attacked by somebody wearing a mask, and next time I see you, you have a mask. Not to mention, you also had all the motivation in the world to do it.
You're right. It was me. So what are you gonna do about it?
You better tell me the truth right now.
It wasn't me! I had a match that night, 300 miles away. I got the gas receipts to prove it. But I could have hired somebody to do it.
What?
There was a joke! Man, relax.
Alright. You look suspicious, mate.
You're real funny. Real funny.
We'll see.
We'll see who's laughing after our match tonight.
You're an asshole, Marty. Anyways, I have pulled in some upgrades, of course. I played a little bit. I pulled some upgrades. I gotta make my character look good. Alright, let's go to the match. As you can see, I'm level 12, so... Actually, by the way, if you guys go to the options, go to podcast... Where is it? No messages? No. Podcasts. You can watch, you can hear them.
His voice was the soundtrack for the biggest matches in squared circle history. And now he breaks down the latest happenings in the world of pro wrestling. Get ready for enticing conversations with legendary wrestling commentator Jack Tice.
Former wrestler, now indie promoter Baron Blade has been in the news along with his protege from BCW, who reports say had a contract offer on the table from WWE until he got into a fight with a masked fan outside the arena after his tryout match. Now, word is Triple H was furious and pulled the contract offer the next day. We tracked down the person who recorded the video of the altercation that went viral, and he had this to say.
I was recording the video on my phone when the guy in the mask came out of nowhere and attacked him. I didn't get a real good look at the masked guy because it happened so fast, but from the way he was fighting, it seemed like he knew what he was doing. Like he wasn't just some regular fan.
Interesting first-hand account on what went down, but I wanted to hear from the man who's now capitalizing on this controversy. So I reached out to BCW owner Baron Blade. Here's a preview of what he had to say.
Jack, you've been in this business for a long time, so you know it was once possible for a wrestler to be successful outside the WWE umbrella. And that's what I'm trying to do with BCW and Buzz. That's what we're calling him now, by the way, on account of all the buzz he's generating.
Oh my God, it's so crazy saying that.
Who knows what would have happened if Buzz signed with NXT? It might have been 2 or 3 years before he was called up to Raw or SmackDown, and there's no guaranteeing that would have even happened at all. But I'm helping him make his own success right now. BCW is small, and we can move fast to capitalize on all the attention. WWE is this huge behemoth of a company where you need to hold 25 meetings to make a decision that we can make in 2 minutes.
Oh, I know all about that, believe me.
And I'm not saying that BCW is going to take down WWE. I mean, I'm crazy, but I'm not that crazy. All I'm saying is that guys like Buzz and Cole Quinn have a lot more opportunities right now with me than they might ever have with WWE.
That's not true.
Very interesting comments from Baron Blade, who is about to hold BCW's very first internet-only pay-per-view. Buzz, as Baron's calling him, has made his name online, and they're sticking with that platform for their show. That's a smart move, in my opinion. Coming up, you'll hear much more from my conversation with Baron Blade, including who he thinks might have attacked his protege, Buzz. You want to miss out on that. But first, a word from our sponsors.
Alright, so we got that, and now we got the Up to No Good and with No Good.
From inside the ring to behind the scenes, you're about to be up to no good with former WWE superstar Hood Benson and his co-host Pete Clark.
All right, yeah, Pete, I'm just saying, Pete, you can't get into a fight with a fan, no matter what the circumstances are.
Oh, but Hood, the fan attacked him first. What was he supposed to do?
Hey, look, I get it. You know, it's a tough situation to be in. You know, fans are crazy. You know, and 30 years ago, I probably would have done much worse than this guy did. And, you know, I ended up in jail.
Yeah.
You know? But he has to realize that WWE is the big leagues.
Yeah,
you know, this is not in the garage. You know, there's zero tolerance for that sort of thing. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And that's why Triple H had no chance but to pull his contract.
No choice. Well, I would have liked to see him get a second chance.
A second chance?
Yeah.
You know, he ain't even signed the contract yet for his first chance.
All right.
You know, he didn't even earn the right for a second chance.
Okay, fine, but let's talk about what's happened since then. The videos of the fight have gone viral, and BCW's capitalizing on the notoriety by having their very first online pay-per-view. So it seems as if Baron Blade and his protege are making a positive out of this, no?
I will give him credit for that. Right. You know, you got to strike while the iron's hot. Yeah. Right now, this guy's lava hot. Yeah. You know? I mean, we wouldn't be talking about him otherwise.
Mm-hmm. So, are you going to order the pay-per-view?
I do want to see what this guy's all about in the ring, you know. So I was thinking maybe you could order it at your house, and I'll come over to watch.
I knew that was
bring
coming.
some chips and everything. Hey, what do I always say? It's not how much you make. It's how much you save.
Yeah, by mooching off your friends.
Exactly. Well, you know, hey, look, I'll get the next one.
Famous last words. Sure you will. Let's take a minute to hear from our advertisers who pay for the show and also allow me to afford you having to use my friend.
Alright, so you guys hear some podcasts about the whole thing. It's pretty cool thing. Alright, so I did a lot of things, a lot of skills, a lot of stuff, so let's go to the match. Now we'll showcase these skills, by the way. So I got, you know, I haven't so I tried to get some new movesets, but I didn't. So all I did is just I get a comeback. I got a comeback. I got the Ultimate Warrior comeback. That's what I got actually. So that's pretty awesome. I love the Ultimate Warrior. So yeah, it's pretty cool. And I got as well a new entrance. Of course, I'm gonna put the music off as well. So yeah. Yeah. There we go, my entrance. I know. Kinda lame, but that's what it is. Chosen one has arrived, baby. I'm a face, of course, in this one, so. Talk to the hand, people. Talk to the damn hand. So basically, it's like Quentin. New gimmick. It's like, you know what? That's even worse. That's even worse than the other game. The other game was like a jobber. He at least got something. Here, it's like an enhancement talent. It's like an enhancement talent. It's not the mask that you wore before. Looks suspicious.
Hey, Triple H, I know you're watching. Impressed with what you see so far? Well, sorry, you had it.
Whatever, shut up. Get the yellow half and strike him. Drop kick. I haven't changed the moveset just yet. I will change it in the next episode. Drop kick again.
Black Cole still feels like Buzz stole his WWE opportunity, and now he's out for revenge. He should also get revenge on whoever told him that new name was a good idea.
You know, that Buzz name sounds ridiculous and one of the worst nicknames you ever hear for us left.
We apologize if anyone's having difficulty with your pay-per-view stream. To be honest, we underestimated the demand to see Buzz in action. We'd offer refunds, but hey, this event's streaming from a high school parking lot. So what'd you expect?
Get better streaming services.
This takes me back to the marathon beatdown between Owen Schwartz and Mason Cunin for the title.
What the hell? Who the hell is that? Here we go. Powerbomb. Destroy your ass. Got some, you know, I went to the sub. I chose as a shooter. I looked at the...
Just a reminder, this match is Falls Count Anywhere. In the general parking lot area, as we didn't pay to have the street closed. BCW is getting bigger, but we're not traffic controlled yet, okay?
You Yoshitatsu looking ass. Get out of here.
For those of you who are late to the party, welcome to BCW's very first streaming pay-per-view, where Buzz, that's his name now if you've been living under a rock, and Black Hole Cole, okay, are facing each other in a Falls Count Anywhere match.
I got some fire for free though, so I got it. I think it wasn't worth it.
We have a sold-out, record-setting crowd here for BCW tonight. This is by far the hottest ticket in town. Take that, bingo night at St. Mary's Church.
Put your ass up. And he reversed it. Wow.
Hey, Triple H, I know you're watching. Impressed with what you see so far? Well, sorry, you had a shot at signing these two, and you blew it. They're BCW for life now.
Fuck you. Man, look at you, clown. You're such a clown.
Black Hole Cole still feels like